Hello there, welcome to our channel. This is the Melvin. It's nice coming your way. In case this is the first time you are coming across our video, do well to like, follow, click the share button to bless others also. Happy new month. I hope you have been having a good and wonderful time of the year 2025. We'll bring you quite a brief one again, and we're going to be talking about prioritizing family. All right, firstly, one of the ways to create...
Calm down. This girl is just too beautiful. She's entering my eye.
This might like...
Oh my God. I think this topic cannot even be said very well because I can't think properly right now.
Please don't feel intimidated for the single couple. Please, the Lord is with you and the Lord is bringing his spouse your way.
Come, you were created on the Sunday, on a special Sunday.
Say that again.
My God, you are so gorgeous.
All right.
So beautiful.
Pastor, allow the single...
So one of the ways of prioritizing your family, right, is to...
God bless you.
Oh, yes. All right, yeah, continue.
I thought you were going to say that. One of the ways to prioritize your family is to create time for your family vacations. It could either be on a weekly basis, which can be on the weekend. It could be on a monthly basis, or I don't even advise that of the yearly, because just imagine going on a vacation once a year. You're not so serious. Just calm down, sir. So I think I prefer the once a week, so that by the time you have worked out in the week.
I think it should be in this format, right? Create a time weekly, right? Yeah. For a day weekly for your family, that you can be with them, have time to be in the house with them and the rest of them. Because you see, work and other things will not allow some people to have vacations on a monthly basis, right? It's going to be quite difficult. So I just suggest that it should be something you do on a yearly basis. You go for a long-term vacation, but then you can have a weekly time, a weekly day, a day in the week where you can personally have time with your family. It's very important. Having time with family will create a stronger bond. Now, you see, with the busy schedule, I had a story from somebody, right? With a busy schedule in Lagos, right? A man didn't go to work for a period of time, and his daughter came outside and was asking the mother and said, "Who is that man that is in the parlor reading newspaper?" That was very frustrating. That was the reason why the man had to quit the job, because he wanted to meet his wife. His wife took the girl to him and said, "Ask him what you asked me." And she said, "I said, who is the man that is reading newspaper?" And the man had to quit his job because he discovered that the people he was working for, he didn't have time for them. Money is important, but money is not just the only need of a family. And so if you don't prioritize your family emotional needs, right, and fill in the gap of a father, not just a provider, because being a father, or whether being the mother, is not just about providing. It's also about parenting and being there for the children and for your spouse. And so creating time for them on a weekly basis, I think is kind of essential.
Yeah. It's in addition to what Pastor has said, addition to what my husband has said, it's expedient that you prioritize your nuclear family above your extended family. You see, most persons haven't gotten married. They still tend to be closer to their family members, their extended family members, than their spouses. It's not supposed to be so. In as much as you are joined, you're faithfully joined together with a man or a woman already, prioritize your relationship with them. Is it bad to now relate to your siblings or your parents and the rest of them? It's not bad, but be sure that your relationship with your spouse is topmost. It has the highest on the list. Everything that you have to do has to do with your partner and your spouse. Don't be so relational to your extended family when compared to that of your nuclear family. You see some persons, when they are married, they still keep a kind of relationship that shows that they have their heart, all of their helps goes all out to the extended family, while their spouse is still suffering lack and suffering some kind of thing that they may not be aware of because they don't pay so much attention to their spouses. It's not supposed to be so, friends. Do well to pay keen attention to your spouse. Don't allow your extended family determine or dictate how you relate with your nuclear family. Don't allow your extended family corrupt the building of your nuclear family. It is nice to relate with them, but allow what stays with them, stays with them. Allow your family that you are building to be built well and firm with how well you can relate with them.
Okay. One of the things I think is quite essential also, if you must prioritize your family, is to create Christian values among your family members. This actually goes to the men. Right? As the father of the home, you are also the pastor of the home. If you want to create a lasting family, you must imbibe Christian values. You must imbibe some morals that will keep the family running. And these Christian values are things that you will create a routine for on the daily basis. Example of them could be praying together as a family. It's quite essential. I always tell people that those who pray together stay together, because it's hard for offense to dwell, right, among people who are communing to God together. And so one of the basic things I think you have to create is a value system where everybody have to pray together, have to study together. That'll be a spiritual task that everybody engage in. In that environment, offense does not strive in that environment with the family, because the only thing that hinders the progress of the family is offenses. The more offense begin to come in, hatred begin to come in, you will discover there'll be hatred between the children. And one of the things that causes hatred between the children is the inability for the parents to love equally. So the mother have a favorite child, the father have his own favorite child, and is the obvious thing among the kids. Everybody know that this is the favorite child of dad, this is the favorite child of mom. That becomes a very major problem in the family. We have to come to the point where it is balanced. If there is no balance, it will cause a problem. You should not segregate between a male or a female child. There should be an equal love, respect, and privileges given to every one of them, because they are all in Christ and we are one in Christ. And so come to the point where you balance that up so it can be easy for the family to soar on eagle's wings.
And be sure to be available at the most precious moments of your family members' lives. As a father or as an husband, be sure to always be there for your wife when need be, in special occasions that has to do with a birthday, your wedding anniversary, even your own birthday. Yes, it's your special day, but be sure to be home so as to celebrate with your spouse, with your children, and with your family. And then as a wife, be sure to always be there for your children, always be there for your husband, because the wife's primary duty is to help the husband. Basically, that's the primary duty of a wife, and helpmate. Be sure to be available for your husband when he has a hosting to do for his colleagues, his friends. Like me now, being a wife of a pastor, I know for sure that almost on daily intervals, I'll have to host a kind of presence at home, or even at the office, or even at church. So get your heart ready that as you are going into being a partner of someone, you have responsibilities. You have the sole duty of being there for them at their most precious moments of their lives. It could be their birthdays, as I rightly mentioned earlier, your anniversary.
PTA meetings.
Oh yeah, that's true. For children, be available for them at their schools when needs be, in their PTA meetings, where parents need to show up for their kids. Be there for them. Show up for your kids. Show up for your partner. Show up for your spouse. Show up for your husband. It speaks volume to their heart. They may not show it outwardly in expression now, but much later you'll see that they will come to testify that, oh, that thing you did at that particular time, it meant so much to me. And by that, bonds tends to be much stronger. The love grows with all of that.
Now, you see, another thing we also take note of, which I believe that many spouses don't consider, is that marriage is not first of all for procreation. It's for companionship. And so when the kids start coming, many people tend to sideline their spouse because of the kids. And I think it's one thing we must take note of. The kids are going to grow and they are going to get married and leave you and your spouse in that house. You will continue to remain with your spouse. The first reason why you got married was not for the kids. It was because you find solace, companionship with your spouse. I think that is quite important. So that is quite important. So come to the point where you keep having time for your spouse in as much as kids are available. The outing you guys used to have, the routines, keep your honeymoon consistent in your marriage.
Wow.
When I got married, one of the things I told my wife was the fact that we're not going to go for any honeymoon. Our honeymoon, we came back home straight away and I said, every day, this house is going to be our honeymoon. We're going to live our life having to enjoy honeymoon till death do us part. And I think so you're enjoying your honeymoon.
Oh, very well.
So we're still enjoying honeymoon.
In diverse manners.
So it's important that you take note of this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to share, and to comment. Let us know how this blessed you.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
we'll come your way next month again. Have a blessed month. Bye.